Hello and welcome to a new Stanley Parable Let's Play video. Let's begin.
This is the story of a man named
I've already
Stanley.
seen this part, so I think I'll skip. Back in the office. This time I'll go a different way than the previous
decided
time.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I'll disobey the narrator.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Last time I went over there. Wait. That's weird. Well, anyway, last time I went there, so now I'll go over here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This building is really big.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
The red door? I prefer the colour blue. I'll go through the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Wait, can I go through there? It says I need a card, and I don't have one. I'll go through the blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
He clearly means the red door. But where is the... there it is. I'll go through the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
What's this?
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what.
Let me
take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
This is interesting. There's a third door. I think I'll go through this one.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Well, there really wasn't any goal to it. And when you go through one door, you wonder what's through the next one. So I think I'll go 2.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What? The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard? 2 seconds? I could go through that much quicker. It's going very quickly. This is me. I'm 9,328. Wait. It says I took 7 hours. I haven't been playing for that long. Well, what's around here? Nothing. I think I'll go through this one.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I think that game is too easy, but it's more interesting, so I'll go with 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Yes. This will be interesting. A whole new type of game.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Maybe a bit boring.
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4
So
hours?
why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
It's such a horrible noise. I'm not sure I can play this for 4 hours. Okay, this is getting a bit boring. There's just a cardboard cutout. I'll let it go on.
You heartless. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Someone else's game? This will be interesting.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired.
I
A
still
game
can't
I
jump.
had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
A house? Just a dirt house?
This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
What a
It's
terrible house.
complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
What a comfy house. Just
Isn't
made
it
of dirt.
grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Ooh. At least I can move about now.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
This is scary.
Okay, new game.
What's that sound? Huh? This is this is Portal.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
There's still a
Okay, now
radio.
I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
There aren't any portals. A portal game without portals is... Oh, oops. There goes the radio.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
This is the easiest puzzle in the game. It's not really even a puzzle, it's just teaching you how it works.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here.
What?
You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any
me
richer
here?
for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work.
I hope
And I
there's no
sincerely
fall
hope
damage
that
in
everyone
this.
lives happily ever after.
I hope there's no fall damage in this. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Phew, no fall damage. I fell again. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, there's some light over there. Yeah. What's that? It looks like some screens. And a blue thing there. That's strange. Well,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I don't think I should have disobeyed the narrator. Maybe I should have gone through the red door after all. I think that's enough for this video. Wait, I can hear something. Wait. The phone's ringing.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
That's ironic. That's a recorded message in itself. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you like my channel, please consider subscribing and liking all of my videos. Bye-bye.